Tasha Cerise. Welcome back to my kitchen and thank you for tuning in to Damn Near Vegan. We're getting ready to cook up something absolutely delicious today, so let's find out what's on the menu. So who doesn't love the classic hamburger and fries? Today we're going to be making some vegan veggie burgers and some sweet potato fries. I'm going to show you how to make the vegan burger and explain to you how you can make it an alkaline vegan burger. Let's go over our ingredients. Alright, so for today's burgers we're going to be using red quinoa, portobello mushrooms, cilantro, green and red bell peppers, red and yellow onions, garlic, ginger, zucchini, spelt flour, garbanzo bean flour, and we're going to be cooking using grapeseed oil today. So if we were making a vegan alkaline burger, we would omit the garlic and the ginger. Alright, so to season our burgers today, I'm going to be utilizing pink Himalayan sea salt, chili powder, oregano and basil, cumin, allspice, and garlic powder. If you were making a vegan alkaline burger, you would not use garlic powder. You can change that up with onion powder, and you would not use the cumin or the chili powder. Alright, so I'm going to make a little special sauce that goes on top of our burger. I'm also going to add a few other toppings on the burger, but I like to, put a little snazz to it. So this is going to be some agave, a little bit of mustard, or a lot of it, depending on what you think. I'm going to add some stone ground mustard, which has a few different spices in it, and it has a nice flavor that I really like. This is a little bit of sweet relish. And I'm going to add a little garlic powder. Alright, so I'm going to make a sauce that's going to go on top of our sweet potato fries. And I added fresh cilantro, a little bit of avocado, and some vegan mayo. I'm going to chop it up and blend it up, and then I'll add my seasonings. Alright, so I'm going to add just a hint of lime to the sauce, and I'm going to put a little bit of salt, basil and oregano, and probably a dash of chili powder. I already tasted the sauce and it tastes good even without any seasoning, but Just a little salt. A little bit of chili powder. All right. And then I'm just gonna mix it up to my desired consistency. Alright, so we have all of our vegetables chopped up. We already had our pre-cooked red quinoa, and we have our chopped portobello mushrooms, we have ginger, garlic, cilantro, our red and green bell peppers, yellow onion, zucchini, and we're going to mix all of that and combine it with a little bit of the garbanzo bean and spelt flour. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add my seasonings, and then I'm going to mix it all together. We're going to do our pink Himalayan sea salt, Plenty of chili powder. Cumin. Allspice. Oregano. And basil. And let's give it a mix. All right, so I mixed half and half of spelt flour and garbanzo bean flour. And you can find these flours at most of your health food stores, farmers markets, and even some of the local grocery stores are starting to carry them. And this is just a really good way to bind it all because we're not using any type of egg or dairy products or anything like that. And it's not meat, so it might not bind as well if you didn't have the flour. All right, let's make our patties. All right, so when you're making your patties, you want to make sure your hands are a little bit moist. And just gather up some of your mixture. I like to make it into like a little ball. And then you can flatten it out. And then I have put a little flour on my cutting board. And before I put it in the pan, I'm gonna add flour on the top as well. So you wanna make sure that those patties are nice and tight because they do fall apart in the grease if you don't have it nice and packed. All right, so I got my patties all ready to go in, and I'm gonna go ahead and season the sweet potato fries. So I'm gonna put a little bit of grapeseed oil on them with some pink Himalayan sea salt. And just a little bit of chili powder. All right, so I have my oil nice and hot in this cast iron skillet, and I'm gonna go ahead and add our patties. And I put lots of flour on top because like I said, it's not meat, so it will break apart if you don't have that something to bind it with. All right, we'll check back in a second. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get our sweet potato fries going. Put them in some hot grease. You call oil grease if you're from the South, or if you have some grandparents or parents from the South, but put it in the oil. And we'll come back and check on that in a sec. All right, so I've cooked it a little bit on one side and I just flipped it. Just wanted to show you how it looks in the process. All right, so I'm gonna make one of these a cheeseburger, and today I'm gonna be using the Daya cheddar cheese. I'm just gonna put that on there and kind of let that melt. All right, so I took my sweet potato fries out of the oil. I like mine a little crispy. I just added a little bit of sea salt, a little bit of garlic powder, and your parsley. If you wanted to make alkaline vegan fries, you can use butternut squash instead of sweet potatoes, and you just would not put garlic powder or parsley on it. You would add other seasonings. All right, so I added the buns to the oven to lightly toast them. I put a little vegan mayo on the bottom bun, and look how our vegan cheese has melted on there. I'm gonna put that on there, and then follow me over here and we'll go ahead and build our burger. All right, so now everybody knows how to layer a burger, but we're gonna go ahead and do it together. We have our sliced red onion. You know that's strong, so I don't know how much you want to add to yours. I'm just gonna add that. And you can use your stacked pickles, but if you want to make an alkaline burger, of course you're not gonna use that cheese. You can make your own cheese, and I'll show you on another video how to make cheese in the future. I'm gonna use cucumbers, which seems, you know, a little odd for burgers, but I love the taste. And that would be okay if you're making an alkaline burger. We're gonna add a little bit of tomato, and I already put like a little bit of sea salt on all of our veggies. And then a little bit of avocado. That's pretty tall. I'm gonna add some of our special agave mustard sauce to this side of the bun. Spread that around. And I'm gonna add ketchup. If you were making an alkaline burger, you're not gonna use store-bought ketchup. You have to go ahead and make that yourself. And you wouldn't use that special sauce because mustard and pickles and all of that are not included on certain alkaline lists that I follow when I am following an alkaline vegan diet. And then we're just gonna add a little bit of lettuce. And I'm gonna top that off. Bam. This is gonna be good. All right, so I've added that other sauce that we made earlier into this bag, and I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit over our sweet potato fries. I promise you it's gonna be delicious. And there you have it. Veggie burger and sweet potato fries. I hope you all enjoy it just as much as I'm getting ready to enjoy it. If you do decide to make it, please follow me on my social media so that I can see what you did, and hashtag Damn Near Vegan. Thank you for tuning in to Damn Near Vegan. And remember, if it ain't made with love, I don't want it. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and comment. And also find me on Instagram at Damn Near Vegan. Mm-hmm.